piss. Keep it simple, stupid.
I promise you, this is not a political podcast.
Jump, fill it deep into the pool, set up the mood. Paranoid radio, set up the mood. Paranoid radio, set up the mood. Paranoid radio, set up the mood. 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 Set up the mood.
How much was it? $5 million. $5 million for bird watching. God damn it. Pay me $5 million to fucking watch birds take a shit. God damn. Testicles, 1, 2. Testicles. Welcome back to Paranoid Radio Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I am your humble host, Trebles, Garcia. And I want to thank the Lord for allowing me to be here today. And I want to thank every single one of you for allowing me to enter your space. Guys, I have an amazing episode lined up. The iron is freaking hot, so we're here to strike double time on another beautiful week and another flashy Friday. The most important thing that you can do for the show today is word of mouth. Do not forget to check us out at paranoidradio.com. Check out the affiliations with Flavors of the Forest. Oh, yeah. And drop a 5-star review on Apple Podcast and on Spotify. That allows other people to enjoy the show as much as I enjoy making it. This week, we're dropping bombs of knowledge. We went on a 4-day streak, guys. We were on legit bat on Saturday. We dropped an immigration episode, last-minute episode. Immigrants talking about other immigrants. On Sunday, personal, deep and personal here on Paranoid Radio Podcast. And then we were also featured. What else the other podcast? Oh, we were featured with Nephilim. They did a cover show with us. They dropped it on their show as well with Nephilim Death Squad. You know what's up. And then we dropped the episode, the full unedited episode on our show on Tuesday. 4 back-to-back shows. And now we're bringing an amazing episode with Flash _ News 1. Jumping in for the dip into the pool and setting the fucking mood. Striking with iron is hot. Please allow me to introduce Flash, the political analyst. What's up, Flash?
What's up, everybody? Eventful couple weeks, man. We can't even stay on top of this shit. Everything's happening so fast, but we're going to try.
We are going to try, and let's move fast, bro, because I know that you have a tight schedule today. Let me open up my notes here. We have a lot to talk about, bro, and let's start this off. This episode is called Fuck Around and Find Out. USAID. What's poppin', Slime?
Deep State Piggy Bank. Okay, there's a reason why Trump tasked ELON to go at this first. Out of all the agencies in the government, why would we go after this first, right? It's actually such a small percentage of our budget. I think it's only like 2% of the whole budget is USAID. But they use USAID because it's only 2% of the budget, and not a lot of people look at it because it's only a couple $100 billion, right, compared to the $1 trillion budget that we have. So it's a really easy way for them to do the shit that they've been doing, which is, I mean, now I'm sure everyone's seen the list of ridiculous things that our money has been being used for.
Retarded.
Gender studies in Guatemala, to see, trying to make chimpanzees gay, giving pigeons cocaine to see if it makes them sexually erect. Like, bro, it's just the most ridiculous. I think 90% of the stuff isn't even happening. This is just what they put on there to launder the money. Oh, yeah. Because they know no one's checked. No one's been checking. No one's checked up until this point. And this is why they are losing their fucking minds, because this is where the bodies are buried. For everyone that thinks Trump is controlled and this and that, if Trump was controlled, this would be the last thing he did. Literally the last thing unheard. Why would you do that? Why would you expose the corruption of using taxpayer money to, and the thing about it is that this is all kickbacks. This is why even some Republicans are kicking and screaming, because this is how they get their money. This is how they get their kickbacks. You ever wonder how these people pay for these mansions, or they raised $100 million? Like Democrats raised $2 billion in 2024. How? That's not even possible. It's our money, bro, going back right into their pockets. And, God bless Elon Musk and Donald Trump, man, because this is the dawning of the golden age. It has to start with truth and transparency. And that's where we're at, bro. It's crazy.
It's an unimaginable amount of money, even to me, guys. I'm going to tell you something right now, bro. $5 million, bro? $25 million? $50 million? Bro, it all adds up. And we're talking about millions of dollars, bro, which is only 2% of our budget. And they're sending it out to Colombia for gay parades, for gay orchestras, fucking gender studies in Guatemala. Bro, Guatemala doesn't even know how food to eat. No one in Guatemala has money to fucking get their titties cut off. I don't care if you think I'm fucking talking shit. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to hurt your emotions today. Fuck that, dude.
It's just so funny to actually try and defend this. So you got the Democrats out there protesting in front of the USAID building, right? So because they're just and they're trying to the thing is that they lost the information war, right? So now they're just they don't know what else to do though. So they just keep trying to say these lies, thinking that it's going to work because it's just an old dog. Can't teach them a new trick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're literally saying, oh, poor kids in Ghana are not going to be able to eat because of this and this and that.
Lies.
And Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State, he's going to be the one taking over USAID. It always should have been part of the State Department because it's diplomacy, it's foreign aid, right? So you want to make sure that this money is doing what we want it to do, that it's furthering the interests of the American people, the American taxpayer, and our national security, whatever it is, right? So Marco Rubio said that he's not going to stop the money that's going to help feed the kids in Africa.
Facts.
And these specific things, right? Like Colombia, or I think it was Costa Rica, he went down there, and Costa Rica is doing a really good job combating human trafficking, combating sex trafficking, and also that. So they're going to continue to get their money.
Facts.
See how easy that was? We're
It's
just
easy.
going to make sure. We're just going to make sure that our money is doing what you said it was going to do. That's all. And they are losing their fucking minds, bro. I've never seen anything like it. You would think that, that we just started a war or something, but we did just start a war. That's the thing.
That's the thing. I love the way you put that out. That was gangster as fuck. These countries will receive the money, and then they will put up just like a shell company, like a shell organized company to set up a little parade for like one day, shut up the streets for one day, and then they'll disperse all that money to all their politicians and all the money in their fucking pockets, bro. While we're over here suffering, can't even fucking buy eggs, dog. Shut the front door, bro.
Listen to this, though, bro. George Soros donated $125 million to the Democrats in 2024. George Soros' Open Society Foundation received $260 million from USAID. George Soros made 100% profit by donating to the Democrat Party. See how easy that was? He gets $200 million, he gives you half.
In other words, I think it's called siphoning. These fucking people straight to their pockets, bro. And don't even get me started on the Clinton Foundation because that was a little dirty too.
Bro, $84 million Chelsea Clinton got. $84 million fucking dollars. Bro. If I was them, I'd fucking be panicking too, bro. Because as soon as the American people are going to find this information out, these people are never going to win another election again.
I think they knew Trump was going to come in, and that's why they fucking moved and rushed so fast to keep passing bills for more money for Ukraine, more money for Gaza, more money for this, because they knew he was going to come in. They were looting it. They were fucking putting they were running on the bank, bro. Anyway, moving forward, because we have a lot of points to talk about Gaza and freaking BiBi. Talk to me, dog.
Bro. This shit is so ridiculous. So this is a perfect example of confirmation bias, right? Two people could be watching the same exact press conference, and they get completely different things out of it.
We know that.
If you're looking for one thing, you're going to say, oh my God, look, he said that. But then you completely ignore the whole thing. So you can tell the people that only watch the edited clips on Instagram to compare to the people that actually watch the whole press conference, right? So in the beginning of the press conference, Trump made it sound like he was going to take the people of Gaza and put them somewhere else permanently, right? But he later clarified. He said, no. Nobody can live in Gaza right now. There's no running water. There's no hospitals. There's no schools. There's literally nothing. There's sewage all over the place. You can't live there, right? It would actually be evil to send people to live there. It would be disgusting to make people live in that area.
I've seen the images. There's nothing there. It's all fucking rubble.
So as much as they want to be there, I'm sure they do because they think that they own that. That's fine. No one's trying to kick you off. All Trump is trying to say is these people need help. Israel has fucked this whole area up. Okay, and Hamas, back and forth over the last 50 years, we need a middleman, someone to come in there and just shoot it straight. And that's why, and the whole thing was that, everyone would say, oh, BiBi controlling Trump, look what, Trump helped him, Trump pushed his chair in. Oh my God, he pushed BiBi's chair. Bro, but you're going to completely ignore the fact of BiBi's face when he found out that America is taking charge of Gaza and not Israel? Bro, BiBi's face, bro, his shit dropped. He lost color in his face.
He was so pissed, dog.
He was like, what the fuck are you even talking about, Trump? Yeah. Like, I thought and this is a perfect example of game theory, right? You play the game. Even BiBi thinks that Trump's his best friend because he plays the game so well, right? And then he uses a moment in public, in front of the media, to drop a bombshell like that, knowing BiBi can't say anything, right? He just has to act like, oh, this is great. Israel loves this idea. Bro, this is the last thing that Israel wants is for the United States to come in there. So what Trump wants to do is he wants to clean it up, make sure it's safe, and then he made it clear that the Palestinian people will be invited to live there back. That is their land. Trump is a firm believer in a two-state solution, but he just knows it can't get done with Israel and Hamas. We need America to come in there, take charge. And really what this is, though, is it's a negotiation tactic, right? Because the Arab countries, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Jordan, they don't want America over there. They don't want America doing this. It makes them look horrible. It makes them look like they're inept, that they can't take care of even their own people, right? Because the Palestinian people are actually Jordanian. If you take their DNA, those are those people, right? So it's really exposing that whole shit too. So I think by Trump doing this, he's going to put pressure on these very rich countries, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, filthy rich. You guys step up and take care of your region. You guys step up and take care of your Muslim brothers. Okay, why does it have to be America? It's got to be somebody. That's what Trump's point was, is that it cannot continue going like this. People are dying. Trump wants to stop the death. And so all these people protesting outside, oh, he's a genocide president. Bro, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? It's in your face.
He literally said he wants to, not Israel, America. That's why BiBi was pissed, because BiBi wants that land, right? So they can make a new canal. They can get all the natural resources. Trump said, nope, we're going to come in there. We're going to clean it up. And then we're going to invite the Palestinian people back. And now Israel is for last. I know some people have a connection to Israel because it's in the biblical text. Mm-hmm. That is not the same Israel.
Oh, no.
Okay, the Israel in the Bible is not what we are seeing today. Right now, Israel is the synagogue of Satan. These people that Bibi Netanyahu is not even Jewish. Okay, he's Eastern European, Kazakhstani. These are not who we think they are, right? And as Christians, we are told that we have to love the Israeli people, all this and that. Have you ever read the Talmud? Mm-hmm. Have you ever read what it says about Jesus Christ in the Talmud? Or what it says about Christians? They think Jesus Christ was just some dude. They don't even think he was a prophet. They don't even think he was important at all. They thought he was just some Jew that got in trouble with the Romans and got killed for it. That's it.
Word.
So we need the public to catch up, right? This is why Trump was playing the game, because not enough people knew what was going on about Israel. So Trump needed to keep them close during the election to win the election. And now that he has, he's showing you who's boss.
Unleash. Yeah, unleash. And every single day is like Christmas for us. Every single day is traction. Every single day is exactly. Guys, I'm going to tell you guys something. Yo, just quick memo. Every single day, I get exactly what I fucking voted for. You son of a people. You out there, people, fucking suck it up. You want to cry for every single moment Donald Trump puts his freaking pen on a paper, because every single time he does, your shit gets rocked, baby.
Bro, we're flooding the zone. They don't even know what to be mad about. You're mad at Elon Musk. No one voted for Elon Musk. Actually, yeah, we did. Trump made it very clear that Elon Musk was going to be in charge of DOGE.
Something I voted for.
Right, that's exactly what we voted for. We knew that. You act like Trump is sneaking things in there that he didn't tell us. He knows he's going to deport bad people. Elon was going to be in charge of finding the corruption, and he's doing everything he said he would do.
He said exactly every little move that he's saying right now, that he's doing right now. That's exactly what we wanted, voted for, and has been told.
There's not one thing he's doing that he said he didn't do, or he's not going back on anything he said or anything like that. He's doing exactly what he said he'd do.
Pam Bondi. First moves. What's going on, bro?
Pam Bondi, our new Attorney General, has been confirmed. Like I said, she would be. And her first move is to sue sanctuary cities. That is her first thing she's doing. She says she wants a review of all federal dollars that are going to these sanctuary cities that are harboring fugitives, criminal aliens, specifically called out Chicago, and the governor there and the mayor Johnson over there. She wants the federal dollars to be pulled until they start enforcing the laws on the books, or at least help the federal government, because these people are actually stopping the federal government from doing their job. They are protecting Tren de Aragua, the fucking Venezuelan gang. People are actually protesting for them not to be deported. They leaked the information so that they wouldn't get deported.
Open up your windows and have these people sleep next to your daughter if you love them so fucking much. Open up your doors and harbor these people in your house if you love them so much. You guys are attacking. I live in LA, and you piece of shit fucking Latino gangbangers living on EBT and welfare out here, having nothing to do on a Monday morning. You're fucking beating up the cops that have voted, and they told you it's a sanctuary city. They're not gonna fucking help ICE, but you're beating up on the wrong people. You don't even know how to protest, you pieces of shit. Sorry, I had to say it, man. Fuck it. I'm Latino. I can say what I want. Fuck you guys.
They're the same, bro. And you know what's crazy is that these people are hurting the immigrant community the most. That's who they're taking advantage of. It's not even like they're hurting American citizens or whatever. You know, they are, but mostly they take advantage of the other immigrants that are here. They're taking their welfare cards. They're taking their money. They're doing all this shit, and we're the only ones that are trying to protect these people.
Wake up call.
Listen, we're just trying to enforce the laws of this land that were passed by Congress. Just because Joe Biden didn't enforce them doesn't mean that they don't exist anymore. Obama enforced them. We just had a 4-year hiatus of not. Now we're going back to law and order.
Word. Yeah. All I'm gonna say is next fucking I don't want to keep fucking beating up the dead horse on immigration. It's something really important that we should be talking about. But panic in DC, bro. Give it to me, dog. The whole thing is crumbling down, bro. It's going down,
bro. Because look, this shit just started, bro. We got 4 years. We got 4 more years of this, you know. These people are going to blow a casket. They're going to do something really stupid. They're going to get violent.
They're going to try to kill
like a bomb. They're going to do something. I'm talking about even the people in Congress, the Democrats in Congress. They're going to do something really
we need to fight in the streets. Dog, get the
imagine
fuck out
if Trump said that. Trump said the word fight and they fucking lost their mind. They impeached him. You know what I mean? But this is what we wanted. This is why I talk about get the popcorn out, because the panic is palpable. All this panic that we've been seeing up until now is nothing in comparison to what we're going to see for the next 4 years. Now, an animal is most dangerous when it's wounded. These people are backed into a corner. This is why we see planes falling out of the sky. This is why we see all of this other shit, because it's a distraction from everything that we are exposing. Whenever we start exposing shit, they hit us with the distractions. They were even doing it while Joe Biden was president. Every time something came out about Hunter Biden, there was a mass shooting. Every time something came out, like literally, bro. So this is all they can do, right? So now
I love it.
Completely lost the narrative. They don't have any, bro, they're dwindling. They literally have the LGBT community, some minority communities that haven't woken up yet. But now with this USAID, as soon as people actually see this shit, where our money's been going, and like you said, we can't afford fucking eggs, but we're going to go sex change fucking monkeys in the African Sahara. Like, come on. Come on.
How does seeing monkeys fuck each other benefit me?
Literally. How does your butthole smell in the summer? Like,
God, dude.
Bro, it's like crazy.
This is so fucked up, dog. Anyway, now back to I just wanted to say this real quick. The Bible changed, guys. It's Old Testament to the New Testament. Life changes. And in Revelations, the Jews are used as a synagogue of Satan. I'm not saying the Jewish people, the fucking Jews. Leaders. No, yeah, we're talking about the people that lead the movement. They are being led into the slaughterhouse themselves. Exactly. So just bringing that in. Another freaking topic here that you guys are, okay, this is dangerous. I like this one because I really wanted to ask you this. Trump's legacy. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so even if you don't like Trump or you think he's controlled or whatever, I think we can all agree that Trump is an egomaniac. He's a narcissist. Many good leaders are, actually. You kind of have to be, right? So Trump cares about his legacy above all else, above anything else, right? But he cares about the American people, but he wants his legacy to be that he helped the American people. He wants his legacy to be that he is a peacetime president, right? Peace is the ultimate goal. And this is why you can't get there without Israel in the Middle East. You cannot make peace deals in the Middle East without Israel. Okay, so everyone thinks that Israel is using Trump. No. Trump is using Israel, okay, to get what he wants to get done. And we are seeing it take place. Look, he had the Abraham Accords. Now he's already making a peace deal in Gaza, and he's about to go fix Russia and Ukraine. Let the man cook. He wants to be on Mount Rushmore. That's his goal. The only way you can do that is if you rabbit transparency and you fix a lot of shit that's broken. Let him cook. His legacy means more to him than anything else. And that means he wants his legacy to be helping the American people. So it's not like he just cares about himself. No, he's very well, he knows what's going on here. He knows that this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to take this country and put it back on the right track, and he wants to be the man to do it.
I see a Nimitz-class nuclear carrier named after Donald J. Trump. Very soon.
100%, bro. 100%. And he deserves it, bro. Look what the man's doing, bro. Like all this shit that he's controlled. Look at the man's actions. What has he done? As soon as he got power, what did he do? Everything he said he would.
And for the people that do not know this, and I got this from Flash, he woke me up on this one, and I've been sharing it with people that have been saying this. A lot of people told me this physically because I work with like customer service and sales, and a lot of people have been talking about this. Why? How come he's not even part of the military? How does he know what war is like, bro? Well, he probably doesn't know what war's like because he hasn't been shot at. Well, oh yeah, he has been shot at. One second, yo, guess what? Holding office as a president, bro, is the biggest way to serve in the military.
Top law
FYI, he's
enforcement,
the commander in chief. You don't know what that means yet?
Oh, and
Look it
people
up.
forget that he went to West Point. What did he study in West Point? Oh, military operations and counterintelligence. Yeah.
Talking about counterintelligence, we have Elon and Dogecoin. I'm not Dogecoin, Doge. Talk to me, bro.
So, man, this, no matter how you feel about Elon, if you think, what if you think he's a bad guy, you think he's a good guy, whatever, Elon knows how to pick winners. That's really what it is, and yeah, he's probably looking out for himself more than anything else, but he's also an egomaniac too, and you got to think about it. He's an socially awkward dude. Okay, he has Asperger's.
We know he's on the spectrum, guys.
Right,
we all know this,
spectrum.
guys.
So he was never popular as a kid. He was always like a nerdy guy. So for him, this is probably like amazing, bro. You know what I mean? Like just to look at it from his point of view as like an ego kind of a guy that was always shunned, socially, and even politically, And I think now he just sees the writing on the wall. Elon, at the end of the day, he cares about humanity. Look what he did with Twitter. He didn't have to buy that shit for $44 billion. Now a lot of it's about the data. He wants data for the self-driving cars and Tesla. So, that's his ulterior motive. But listen, I don't give a fuck. Like, the billion, he's a billionaire. Listen, I don't care. There's different kinds of billionaires, right? You got George Soros, who is a billionaire.
You got Bill Gates.
Those are not the same kind of billionaires.
Word.
Maybe they want to make money and they're selfish and everything like that. But look what they're doing with their money. Look what Elon's doing with his money. He doesn't even give a shit. He doesn't even have a house. He doesn't he doesn't care about like materialistic things. He wants his name to go down as something special, just like Donald Trump. And the best way to do that is to just help humanity. You know what I mean? So whether you think he's on our side or not, look at his actions. Look at his actions, right? He's picking the winning side. That's what it is.
It's funny how people now say, oh yeah, I don't want to give Elon Musk my data. Shut the fuck up. If you cared about data, if you already you even give a fuck about data, you wouldn't be on TikTok. Wait, yeah, when TikTok was about to shut down, you guys went on Red Note. Shut the fuck up. You already gave your data away.
They're saying this on X. Oh, he already got your data. You fucking idiot. You're on X. Basically, come on, you're gonna give
oh God,
so dumb, bro.
We're here. Look, guys, if I fail to tell you that it only takes 5 seconds to go to the search bar, bro, if I fail to educate you, then I'm part of the fucking problem. This is, and I'm gonna say this straight from from my political analyst mouth, guys. You gotta see the whole thing from a 50-foot, 1,000 view.
That's it, bro. You know what I mean? And they need a boogeyman, so the Democrats are going to jump on this. Oh, Elon this, Elon that. And I think a lot of it, he's taken a lot of the slings and arrows, because either way, the job's going to get done. He's got a group of young kids, I think it's like 19 and 20 and 24-year-olds, a bunch of young hacker guys, brilliant minds, and they're going to go in and they are auditing the government. So, of course, the people in the government are going to flip the fuck out because they're scared because he's about to find where the bodies are buried. And he doesn't have any allegiances. He doesn't need their money. He doesn't need anything. So he's going to put it out to the people on his platform, X, and it's going to be rapid transparency. That's where we're at.
Talking about rapid transparency and bodies being found. Talk to me about ICE. We got 3 more points here. Let's rock and roll.
I reported early on about how these George Soros-backed Spanish-speaking news outlets were actually leaking the information of ICE. They were literally telling the people where they were, what kind of car they're driving, all this shit, literally setting them up to be killed. Like they can get ambushed, right? So this is what I mean is that now the Democrats are so out of touch, bro. It's like 70% of Americans want to see mass deportations. Even like it's like 45% of Democrats or something like that because of the invasion that we went through over the last couple of years. So it's just, so they're so out of touch that they're literally protesting in the streets to stop violent gang members from being deported from this country. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life, and it's because they just don't know what else to do. They've set themselves down this road of social justice and and Black Lives Matter and all this stuff. So if the person has brown skin, it doesn't matter if they're a rapist or if anything like that. It's big big bad white people and poor little brown person, regardless of who that person is. And they're just being exposed, bro. And you know, it's going to be rough, you know, and I feel bad for some of the other immigrants that are being caught up in this, you know what I mean? And just the rhetoric around it, I feel bad that, you know, people that are here legally and did it the right way, they are feeling that they're being attacked. You're not. We
You're
love
not.
you. We
Yeah.
love you in this country. We need you in this country. You should be more mad at them than we are because they jumped the line. Because
Word.
they're taking the things that you worked so hard for, that you did the right way, and they came out and stepped on your toes, and then they made you look bad. Just like the transgenders movement made LGBTQ look bad, the same thing with these illegal migrants are making all of the migrant community feel bad. So make sure you put your anger where it deserves. It's not at MAGA. It's the motherfuckers that broke into this country.
And nobody really loves more. And look, it looks like they're attacking Latinos because there's a lot more Latinos than Chinese in this place. Come on, there's a lot more Latino. There's more Latin American countries in this country than Chinese immigrants. That's why it looks like they're only attacking brown-skinned people. First of all. Second of all, nobody loves Mexico more than people that never lived in Mexico. Get the fuck. It's fucking retarded, bro. It's kind of dumb. Do not. Like, I'm kind of like, you know, I put up a Spanish episode and I'm like, I'm embarrassed in a way, bro, because like you guys are. What are you guys doing? You guys are beating up the cops that are not collaborating with ICE? You're saying fuck the cops that are not collaborating with ICE? Say that again one more time and let that shit sink in, bro.
Exactly.
How is that? It sounds more like a fucking soccer game than you guys. You have to run out there and say we are American, not Mexican. No,
it's crazy.
Anyway.
They're waving the country's flag that they're crying not to go back to.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, it makes no sense.
Shouldn't you be running the American flag because you want to stay in America? Or...
This is extremely important. Extremely important. Department of Education, bro.
Oh my God. So the Democrats are right now physically trying to break into the Department of Education. Right now, as we speak, they are there. Doing this episode drops
within the hour.
And bro, they are there's a security guard out there from the federal government or private security that Trump put out there to stop them from actually getting into the building. And bro, they're losing their fucking minds. And you know, and it's just so beautiful because the Department of Education, if we could think about it, when it started, I think it was in Jimmy Carter's era, another thing that Jimmy Carter fucking fucked up, right, was our education system. Before it was implemented, we were number one in the world in education. We were doing great. Right? I'm sure there was always problems that we can clean up, obviously, right? No one's perfect. But as soon as the federal government got involved in the education in the states, we are now number 40. Number 1 to number 40. And again, just like our healthcare, we pay the most money per student than any place else in the world. And we have some of the worst outcomes, right? Obviously, something is broken. And the pattern here is anytime the federal government gets involved in something, they completely ruin it and they make it worse. Right? This is why we don't want healthcare ran by the government, regardless if it's free or not. Look at Canada. You can't even get your toe clipped or you can't even get an x-ray for fucking 18 months because free healthcare is so great, right? No, it's not. Anytime something costs money, it can't be free, right? It costs money to take care of people. And you know, the funny thing is about this whole free healthcare thing. So you want free healthcare. So say you smoked cigarettes your whole life and you got cancer. Now I got to pay for you to go get fucking treatment when you did it to yourself? Do you know what I mean? And so, and a lot of these health outcomes are self-inflicted, whether you're eating wrong, all of these things. You know what I mean? So why should taxpayers have to foot the bill for you being unhealthy? It doesn't work, right? It's the same thing with education. Why are we putting all this money and we're not seeing anything out of it? So now the Department of Education will be shut down. That's just what's going to happen, bro. And it's going to get returned back to the states, and the funding will still be there, but the funding is going to be attached to policy. If you're pushing this gender insanity and this LGBTQ shit, you're not going to get any federal dollars. It's already happening. It's an executive order. He already signed it, bro. This is how you get the rot out of our system. Just like they wield money, we can wield it too. We can withhold it, we can give it, and then we can give it to schools that are doing great. And school choice, we're going to push for that. The money should follow the student, not the fucking school. If your zip code is in the middle of this, there's no reason why you should be a shitty school just because you got a bad zip code. Just because you were born in the Bronx doesn't mean you should be shackled into that horrible public school system. And they want to yell at us that that's a racist thing. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
We want the black and brown children to get out of the city and into private schools. That's what school choice is. But they want to keep them on the mental plantation that they have been on, using the Department of Education. Fuck out of here, yo.
They worked so freaking bad at big government with distractions so that we focus on, and they keep you dictated in this hamster wheel of poverty so that you're more focused about how I'm going to eat today and stop paying attention on what you're teaching your kids and then how the money's being used. Yeah.
Right.
And now you have, dog, this is fuck around and find out what's up with eggs. Talk to me. Finish off, dog.
Bro, so now I own a deli, right? I have a family deli on Main Street in my town of Westchester. 40 years we've been in business, slowly taking it over. And the price of eggs, I've never seen anything like it, right? And now, why though? Well, Joe Biden ordered the killing of over 1 million chickens during his administration because of the quote-unquote bird flu, right? But it's so interesting that the only birds that catch the bird flu are the chickens that we need so desperately to eat. What about all the other fucking birds that we don't got to worry about?
What about the birds you guys pay to go watch? The bird watching group.
Exactly, right? So it's funny, right? So the only animals that farts are dangerous are cows, the ones that we rely on for cheap food and meat and milk, and chickens are the only ones that get bird flu, the ones that we need for meat and eggs, right? Oh, I got it. So this is just another sabotaging. It's a couple things here, but they're sabotaging the eggs, right? Because now Bill Gates has a fake egg thing that he's doing, right? Can't believe it's an egg or whatever it's called, Beyond Egg or something, fake eggs, right? So now, and they can run on this in the midterms because if the prices of eggs keep going up, Trump ran on lowering the prices of eggs. He ran on lowering the prices of groceries. So if they can artificially jack up the price of eggs by killing chickens, by crashing cars full of it. There was a car in LA actually a couple days ago, 1 million eggs crashed. They were on the fucking LA freeway. It just so happens. So this is what it is, right? And now in New York specifically, Kathy Hochul just ordered the killing of, I think, 100,000 chickens right in my county, in Westchester County. So the egg prices are about to explode, bro. So I don't know what the solution is here. Stock up while you can, I guess. But we're under attack. They're going to do all the things that they can do. Like I said,
please, guys, understand. It's not Trump killing the chickens or pricing up the eggs.
Right, it's not his fault. Exactly.
This is doing that he inherited.
Right. Right, 100%. And it's so funny to see people are now concerned about the price of eggs. Where the fuck were y'all for the last 4 years when we've been screaming about it? Now they want to talk about inflation. Where were y'all when we were screaming about it for the last 4 years? Right. So disingenuous, dishonest, disgusting is really all I got to say about that. But in closing, guys, this is what we voted for. We voted for this, right? There's going to be bumpy times. Prices may go up. They're going to come back down. Trump has a lot of great ideas, right? A lot of what he's trading, the tariffs in Mexico, those aren't going on because Mexico came to the table.
10 hours later,
Canada,
don't forget
that's
not
going to happen because he came to the table, right? So this is why I say let Trump cook. He has an idea. He's getting the people in positions and all the people in the important positions in government. He's getting people that are actually going to change the system. They're going to shut down the Department of Education. We're going to audit the fucking Fed. We're going to audit the defense contractors. We're going to audit it all. It's going to be a long 4 years. We're going to be here to be your calm in the storm.
Yo, right before we let go, I got to remind you guys that your favorite fake mainstream media news station reported and has already released the official interview with Kamala Harris and a whole 60 minutes. And you guys, if you guys even care about the situation that we were in and the situation that we diverted ourselves from, you guys would go see how incompetent she is. Guys, if you think I have a thick accent and I'm a poor speaker, this bitch is dumber. That's all I gotta. She is dull.
I can't believe she was a heartbeat away from being the president of the United States, bro. A heartbeat away. She was almost a gunshot, a bullet away, a centimeter away from being the president of the United States.
Word. And then you have, obviously, all the money from, it was Politico. Politico was getting $75,000 per subscription a year.
$8 million a year Politico was getting. $8 million a year.
Which, if you think about it, each person that subscribed to this immediate newscast directly from the White House was $75,000 a year. The people that were paying for those subscriptions, allegedly, it was lobbyists, but no, it was your tax money, motherfucker.
And what's even crazier is that Politico didn't. So I guess they were supposed to pay their people last week. For the first time ever, they missed a payment to their people. Why? Because USAID got shut off. So they were using our money to pay their fucking people.
So you were
on their
paying
payroll.
for your own fake news, dog. You were paying for your own indoctrination. I told you, you're enslaved and you love being enslaved and you can't live without being enslaved.
And NPR, right? NPR, PBS, all of these are publicly funded news outlets. So they should be rabidly apolitical. They shouldn't be biased at all because they work for the American people's tax dollars. So now we're about to find out about that. How much we've been paying for that. We actually paid for the first 2 Trump impeachments because they were using that money to funnel back into the lawyers, bro.
I'm in shock.
Bro. Patience and persistence. I've been saying it for years. Now we're here. And it's glorious.
Keep your eye. Today's the 7th. Keep your eye tomorrow.
Oh,
Something's gonna happen tomorrow.
100%.
Tomorrow's the 8th. You know who fucking brought up that information first? Flash_News1. He's the one that said it. Remember this shit, guys. Keep your eye and be freaking vigilant. Flash, let them know where they can find you.
Yo, man, over on Instagram, Flashy_News1. Over on Truth Social, Flashy_underscore Truth. Let's fucking go.
Do not forget to drop a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. That allows other people to enjoy the show as much as I enjoy making it.
Let's go. Fuck around, find out.
Paranoid Radio.